Welcome back. So through this video, we'll be learning the web application attack. So basically, web application attacks has different methodologies or different uh, types of attack based on the vulnerability found on the target. So here, through this demonstration, I'd like to uh, share you the one particular method of attack using the burp suite. So for this demonstration, again, I'm going to use the Kali machine as the attacker machine, and I'm going to use the metasploitable virtual machine as the target virtual machine. And for this attack, I'm going to use the Kali machine. So in the metasploitable virtual machine, already there is an application running on that. So first of all, we'll try to access that application. So through the previous demo, we found the IP of the Kali machine was 10.10.5, not the Kali machine, metasploitable machine. And this is the application running on the metasploitable virtual machine. So in that, for this demonstration, I'm going to use this particular module DVWA. DVWA is a damn vulnerable web application. And for this web application, there is a default username, admin, and password also is password. So using which you can log in. And for this module, actually this web application has several modules for your lab exercise where you can uh, um, uh, try all the options. But for now, I want to perform the brute force attack on this particular module. So where we need to find the username and password of this particular module. So let me try to log in this module. I'm just typing some username. I'm just typing some password 12345, and let me try to log in here. And here I'm getting the error message that the username or password is incorrect. So we need to find the username and password of this particular module. So through this demonstration, we'll see how to find the username and password of this module using burpsuite. So basically, burpsuite is a proxy application. So even for the web application penetration testing, this burpsuite plays a major role. Most of the penetration testers will use the burpsuite application for web application penetration testing. Basically, this burpsuite is a proxy. So where the penetration tester will make the traffic, the application's traffic to flow through the burp chute. So through that, the traffic can be analyzed and the uh, vulnerabilities can be found and many things can be done. So even the burp chute has a lot of modules to work. But for this demonstration, I'm going to use only one particular module. So through which you can start with burp chute, then later you can learn more about burp chute later. So first of all, let me start the burp shoot. So in the shortcut, you can find the burp shoot, or otherwise you can go to the application, from where you can go to the web application analysis. There you can find burp shoot. And burp shoot, we have the community edition and the professional edition. So community edition is a free version. You can use it in Kali. And in Kali, this PubShoot is installed by default, and it is running with the older version of the GRE. That's okay. We can still proceed. So in Kali, the PubShoot will be running by default. So for your learning purpose, the PubShoot, whatever you're going to do, this particular PubShoot module is enough. The community edition itself is enough. But when you are working as a penetration tester, so obviously you need to buy the professional version of the burp shoot. So now we need to accept the license agreement, and you can see, since this is a community edition, we can use only the temporary project. So when you are working as a professional penetration tester, in that case you need to have a professional license to save your project for the future analysis. So let me go with the temporary project. Let me proceed. And all the configuration, I'm going to use the burp defaults. You can start burp. Okay. So now, so as I said earlier, this burp should has many modules. So out of that, I'm going to use this particular proxy module and the intruder module. So you can see the proxy is turned on, and also we can verify the proxy's configurations. You can see the proxy is running on the localhost IP and the port number 8080. So we need to make our browser to make all the communication through this burp suite. So for which you can uh, configure the proxy settings in your browser and go to the preferences. Yes, it is here. And under scroll down to the extreme bottom where you can find the network proxy, select settings, and here you can choose the option manual proxy configuration, and you can type the proxy IP is 127.0.0.1 and port number is 8080, which just now we saw. Sorry, number lock is on. Okay, I want to use the same port number for all the other services also. And after enabling this, just press OK. And now we can see all the traffic will be flowing through the burp chute. And also I want to show you the, okay, just starting again and again. Okay, and here we can see, let me close this one. Just already I have opened. Okay, so under proxy, we can see the intercept. So this intercept is turned on by default. So now we'll try to access the uh, our, our web application. So from here, let me try to log in with the username ILA, and I'm just typing something, and password I'm just typing ABCDE, and let me try to log in. And here you can see immediately the traffic whatever I'm just doing through the browser, so that is sent through the proxy, and proxy has been intercepted the packets. And if you want to drop the packet or if you want to forward the packet, you can do here. Say example, if I'm just forwarding this, and the browser will go to the next stage, and here you can see you're getting the error message. So let me do it again. So let me try to log in, and the traffic has been intercepted. And I want to analyze, or I want to work on this intercepted traffic. So what you can do is just right click over here and use this option send to intruder. And here you can see the intruder tab has been enabled. And from here we can uh, crack the or we can perform the cracking of the parameters. So here you can see these highlighted parameters are all dynamic parameters. So out of this, I don't want to brute force all the parameters. Let me clear all. So I want to brute force only the username and password. So let me select the username alone and then press add, and similarly select the password whatever I typed, it's showing here. Select that and then press add. So I want to brute force only these two parameters, and under the attack type, select the cluster bomb attack, because we are trying to brute force multiple parameters. So that is username and password. So select the cluster bomb attack. And here you need to specify the payload. The payload, you can see two payloads, because in the position we have selected two positions to be cracked, and that's why here under payloads you're been given two options. The first payload is for username, and the second payload is for password. And I'm going the first one. For the first payload, you can choose what type of payload you're using. So for now, I'm just going to use the simple list of username. So the simple list of username, you can load it from a password file, whichever you have. If you have the dictionary file, you can locate the dictionary file, or else you can simply type the username, something like this. I say the username might be ILAN, or it might be admin, or it might be root, or it might be MSF admin. So whatever the username it shall be, because based on your information gathering, you need to know what shall be the password. And these are all the passwords I suspect. And coming to the second payload. So second payload is basically the password. So let me add the password list. So password shall be TOOR, or the password shall be password, or the password shall be India, or the password shall be small p password. So whatever you suspect the password might be, you just add everything. And then after defining all these things, you can start the attack. Press on start attack. And since we are using the community edition, the process will be slow. So that's what the warning is. Okay, I'm aware of that. And now you can see the attack will start. So it will try all the possible combinations. So initially it is starting with the empty username and password, and based on the payloads which we given, it is comparing all the payloads and it is trying on the application. So it will take a while to complete this process. So if you go with the professional edition, so it'll be a little bit you can expect much a better performance. And sometimes when you are working as a penetration tester, so this may take maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, or even sometimes 24 to 48 hours also. So based on the target which you are working on, so the duration will vary. And here you can see the process has been finished. And here you can see there is no difference in the length in all the options, but here somewhere I'm finding there is one particular option has the different length. So this might be the correct username and password. So to verify that, you can go to the response. So under response, you can find the render. So where you can see the render page, and here you can see. So this is the uh, after correct after typing the correct username and password, so this is the login area you get into. So welcome to password protected area. Or let us try with the second or other options. And here let me try with some other. Okay, let me try with some other. Again, response render, and here you can see it has been failed. Somewhere I should be able to see. Okay, so this is how basically you can get the password. You can crack the password. And here you can see the hex status, that is the in the request, the hex status header and the uh, other raw informations. So it's getting some time to show the render image. Okay, that's no issue. So basically this is how the uh, intruder and the proxy can be used to crack the password of any application. Okay, now we found that uh, admin is the username and password is password. So let me change the proxy settings, and then let me check. I'm just setting it as no proxy. Okay, so now type the username as admin and password as password, then press login. I think still my intruder is on. Let me forward the packet. Let me close the book. Okay, so let me try to log in. So username is admin, password is password, and here you can see welcome to password protected area. So that's how we can perform the web application penetration testing or web application attack. And there are many attacks like cross-site scripting attack or cross-site forgery attack, or a lot more can be done. So this is just a sample for you to know about the web application attacks. And that's all for this video. So we'll discuss the remaining topics in the upcoming videos. Until then, bye bye.